Presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Well, that's a handy shot. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. 8 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. Course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
Getting ready to play their third. That's a pretty handy shot.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Well, that'll play. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Here's HV3. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Just hammered that through the line. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
And this one will be for bogey. And with that, he moves up to even par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Here we are at Echo Park Golf Club, the fourth hole, and it's a big brute of a par 4.
Off the tee, your eyes look down the left-hand side and see two massive bunkers and obviously the water, so anything right of that is just fine. If you find the fairway, second shot is downhill just a little bit to a long, narrow green that has got bunkers down the right-hand side. Distance control with that second shot is absolutely imperative if they want to have a good look at birdie.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's beautifully judged. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Whew. Don't give them praise, just look with admiration. A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this. This one's looking good. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Going with the 7. Not a bad play, that one.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Ooh. No, that's too bad. This is a par putt. Oh, just missed. And that puddle drop. Well done. Trailing by 4 strokes. This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And hitting yet another green here today. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. It's tracking. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for his par. And down it goes. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. A thing of beauty. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That is hunting for the hole. Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. Time for the 5th shot. 5 shots off the pace. That's frustrating. Bogey putt coming up here. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
We've reached the 8th hole. That's just inside the range. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. How good would that have been if it had dropped? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
It was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Quality shot, that one. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport. And all of a sudden, he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And, you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Sitting at +1. That's tiny. Getting ready to play their third. "16 feet to the hole."
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
This sand shot awaits. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, so close. Just a 4-footer remaining. Yep, well hold for bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Oh, that was flushed. Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Here's Harold Varner III. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? That'll help make a big move. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to face a par 4. You like that, didn't you? 2 over for the day. Choosing the 9-iron here. Wonderfully played. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
From around 170 yards here. Going with the 6-iron here. That was a beauty.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. And the putt drops. Now 1 over, heading down the stretch. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Oh, well played into birdie range here at the 16th. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Putt is underway.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Super shot that.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, and how about the concentration to pull that shot off? This one's for birdie.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 1 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this putt is for a final score of 70.
Just looking solid.
And that brings to an end his event. Well, Rich, after coming so close to going back-to-back, you just wonder the way they finished. Maybe the occasion just got a little bit too much for them.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.